Okay, hi students. For this part of the lesson, we will be going through with you a new storybook. Okay, so you have went through two of them already. Okay, naming the first one, which is Anne and Mal. All right, followed by the second one is the Tom Cat and your gym rat. Right, your gym rat. Okay, so today we are going to read through another new storybook, and that is our The Mud Hut. Okay, The Mud Hut. Alright, so this is going to be a new book and we'll go through with you again. Alright, so let's start with the words that we already know. Okay, with the words that we already know. Alright, starting with the first one. Let's. Okay, let's. Fig. Okay, fig. Glad. Okay, glad. Off. Okay, off. Will. Big. Alright. Tug. Not. Okay, flag. The. Taps. And nuts. Alright, so these are some of the vocabs that we already went through during the previous books. Okay, so let's start with the story, the new story. The Mud Hut. Okay, you can try to follow along with me. All right, The Mud Hut. Okay, The Mud Hut. Okay, so today's story will be on The Mud Hut. Let's move on to page 2. Okay, page 2 of the book. Okay, so you see this picture here. All right, first sentence. Dad can dig. Okay, Dad can dig. Alright, so the new word here is dig, right? D-I-G. Dig. Alright, dig. Okay, let's move on. Mom can dig. Alright, Mom can dig. So the first page we have Dad can dig and Mom can dig. Alright, so the new word here is dig. Alright, so the meaning of the word dig, as you can see in the picture, right? So you dig. Okay? So the action of digging is what you can see in the picture. Okay? Now let us move on to the next page. Okay? Mom and Dad dig. Okay? Mom and Dad dig. Okay? Mom and Dad dig in the mud. Mom and Dad dig in the mud. Alright, so the new word here is mud. Okay? Mud. M-U-D. Right? Mud. Okay, so far we have already learned two words already, right? Starting with the word dig and the word mud. Okay? Alright, so you must be wondering what is mud, right? What is the meaning of mud? Okay, so as you can see here, the soil, right? The soil, this is the mud. Okay, this is the mud. So you dig the mud. Okay, as you can see in the picture, you dig the mud. All right, easy, right? So far it's quite easy. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Okay, this page, Meg can dig. Meg can dig. All right. Sam can dig. Sam can dig. Alright, so Meg and Sam are the name of the person you can see in the picture. Alright, Meg is the girl and Sam is the boy. Okay, Meg is the girl and Sam is the boy. So the both of them can dig. Alright, we've learned this word, right? The word dig. Okay. Alright, the next page. Meg and Sam can dig a lot of mud, right? Meg and Sam can dig a lot of mud, right? Okay, so last few lessons we have learned this word, which is a bit, right? Can you still remember what is a bit? Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to remember what is a bit. Okay. Alright, so remember that on the first storybook, we've went through what is a bit, right? In this book and more. Can you remember? On this page, we've went through review a bit, right? As you can see here, a bit. Okay, this thing here, a bit. Okay, so can you remember what is the meaning of a bit? Okay, so if you can recall, a bit means in small amounts, right? Small amounts, okay? So a tiny bit, okay? A bit. That is the meaning of a bit. But now in this book we have a lot. We have a lot. Okay, we have a lot. A lot. Alright? So these two are opposite of each other. Okay? They are opposite of each other. So we have a bit, which is in small amounts, and a lot, which is in large amounts. In large amounts. Okay? So these two phrases, they are the opposite of each other. Okay? So in case if you do not know what is the meaning of opposite, let me give you another example. Okay? You have learned this one before, and that is same and different. Alright? Okay? Same and different. These two words, okay, they are the opposite of each other, right? They are the opposite of each other, okay? Just like the word fat and thin, okay? So let's say we have a person here, alright? Okay, we have a person here. Okay, this is fat, right? This is fat. Okay, we say the person is fat, alright? Now we have another person. Okay, but the person is thin. Okay, the person is thin. Alright, so these two words are opposite of one another, right? These two words are opposite of one another. So this is one example: thin and fat, fat and thin, versus same and different, and now we have a bit and a lot. Okay, so these two words are the opposite of one another. Alright? Okay, now that you know the meaning, let us move on to the next page. So on page 6, alright, we have mom and dad, and Sam and Meg dig. Alright? We read the first two sentences first, alright? Mom and dad and Sam and Meg dig. Right? So we have mom, we have dad, we have Sam, we have Meg, right? The four of them can dig. Alright? So they dig up a lot of mud. Right? So as you can see in the picture, the four of them dig up a lot of mud, right? Okay, a lot, right? Take note of the word a lot. Okay, a lot. Okay, so dig, right? Dig. Okay, a big lot of mud. Dig, a big lot of mud. Alright? So a big lot is a lot. Okay, a big lot is another way of saying a lot. Okay? Alright, so the next page. On this page, mom and dad Mom and Dad lift up the mud. Mom and Dad lift up the mud. Alright, so the new word here is lift. L-I-F-T. Lift. Okay? Pronounce with me again. Lift. Okay? Lift. Alright, so what is the meaning of the word lift? Okay? So as you can see here, you have Dad over here, right? Okay? Dad is lifting up the mud. So this is called lifting. Okay? Lift. Alright? So that is the meaning of the word lift. Is to take something up. Alright? That is the meaning of the word lift. Okay? Alright. Next page. Sam and Meg dump the mud. Alright? Sam and Meg dump the mud. Alright? So now we have the new word, dump. Right? D-U-M-P, dump. Okay? So what is the meaning of the word dump? Let me give you a few seconds to think about it, but I will tell you that these two are opposite of one another. So if this is lift, then dump means to throw, right? Dump means to throw, okay? So this is called lift, or this is called dump, okay? You throw on the floor, alright? So you see, they dump the mud, right? They dump the mud after they lift it up, okay? Alright, so that is the meaning of dump. Okay, so again, these two are the opposite of one another, okay? Alright, so the next page. Is it a mud hut yet? Is it a mud hut yet? Alright, it is a question, right? So there's a question mark denoting that it is a question, okay? Alright, so is it a mud hut yet is the question. Okay, so in this story, they are digging and digging all the mud to build a hut. Okay, to build a hut. So the new word here is the word hut. Okay, hut. It is the new word here. Okay, hut is like a mini house. Okay, it's like a mini house, as you can see here, a mini house. Okay, so a hut is like a house. Okay, but it's a mini one. Okay, so as you can see here, a house. Alright? Okay, so let us move on. Yes, it is a mud hut, right? Yes, it is a mud hut. Okay, so they managed to build a mud hut using all the mud that they have dug up from the floor, right? Okay, so it is a snug mud hut. It is a snug mud hut. Okay, it's a snug mud hut. All right. Okay. And the last page. Dad and Mom and Meg and Sam sit in a snug mud hut. Alright? Dad and Mom and Meg and Sam sit in a snug mud hut. Alright? So that will be the end of the story. Okay? So that will be the end of today's story. Okay? So let us take a look at the words that we have introduced to you in this topic, okay? The new words that we have introduced to you in this topic, okay? So you can either look at the book or you can look at the board. Alright, so we have the word hut, alright? Hut. We have dig, okay? Dig. We have mud. Right? Mud. Okay? We have the two words that are opposite of each other, a bit and a lot. Okay? A bit and a lot. So the meaning of a bit is in small amounts. Okay? The meaning of a lot is in large amounts. Alright, and lastly we have lift. Okay, lift. Alright, and the word dump. Okay, dump. Okay, so hut, dig, mud, a bit, a lot, lift, and dump. Alright, okay, and we also have the word snug. S-N-U-G, snug. Alright, okay, so I give you a few seconds to look at the board again, okay? Give you a few seconds to look at the board again and try to absorb what we have already learned, okay? Alright, okay, before that, let me first explain to you. I haven't explained to you what is the meaning of the word snug, right? What's the meaning of the word snug? Okay? So the meaning of the word snug is comfortable, right? Okay? So the meaning of the word snug is the same as comfortable, right? Comfortable. Okay, comfortable. Okay, if you do not know what is the meaning of comfortable, please go and Google it. Alright, so you go to your phone and you type in Google comfortable. Okay, C-O-M-F-O-R-T-A-B-L-E. Alright, C-O-M-F-O-R-T-A-B-L-E. Okay, the word comfortable has the same meaning as the word snug. Alright, so these two words can be used interchangeably. Okay, alright. Okay, so far the story of the mud hut is quite easy, right? Okay, the story is quite easy, right? Okay, so let us go through review again, starting from the first page, right? Okay, the first page. Dad can dig. Dad can dig. Alright? Mom can dig. Mom can dig. Alright, second page. Mom and Dad dig in the mud. Mom and Dad dig in the mud. Right? Okay? The next page. Meg can dig. Meg can dig. Alright? Sam can dig. Sam can dig. Meg and Sam can dig a lot of mud. Meg and Sam can dig a lot of mud. Right? The next page. Mom and Dad, Sam and Meg dig up a lot of mud, right? Mom and Dad, Sam and Meg dig up a lot of mud. Okay? So dig, 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 right? A big lot of mud. Dig, dig, dig. A big lot of mud. Okay? The next page. Mom and Dad lift up the mud. Mom and Dad lift up the mud. Okay? Sam and Meg dump the mud. Sam and Meg dump the mud. Alright? Okay, this page. Is it a mud hut yet? Is it a mud hut yet? Alright? Yes, it is a mud hut. Okay, yes, it is a mud hut. Yeah, yes, it is a mud hut. Okay, it is a snug mud hut. It is a snug mud hut. Alright? Okay. The last page. Dad and Mom and Meg and Sam sit in a snug mud hut. Dad and Mom and Meg and Sam sit in a snug mud hut. Alright, that will be the end of the story of the mud hut. Alright, so quite easy, right? Okay, so we don't have a lot of new vocabs, okay, except for those that you can see on the board. Okay, we only have a few new ones, right? A few only, alright? Not a lot, okay? Alright, so again, okay, I'll go through with you the pronunciation as well as the meaning, okay? So hut is like a small house, a mini house, okay? A mini house. That is a hut. Okay? Dig. Okay, so I dig. Okay, dig. This is the meaning of the word dig. Alright? Mud. Mud is like the soil. Mud is like the soil. Okay, so you can see in this picture. The brown one, okay, the brown one is the mud. Alright, the brown one is the mud. Okay? Alright, we have a bit, and a lot, which I already explained. Alright, a bit means in small amounts, while a lot means in large amounts. Right? We also have the word lift, and dump. Okay, lift and dump. Okay, and we have the word snug. Okay, we have the word snug. Alright? Okay, so I also made an analogy that a bit and a lot, they are opposite of one another, right? So another example will be same and different. Okay, they are the opposite of one another. One more will be fat and thin. Fat and thin. They are the opposite of one another. Okay, so that'll be it for your story of the mud hut.